not even kidding. I literally did not know until yesterday that you could blow yourself a hole in the road in Battlefield 4, which might be surprising, given there's especially when the artillery's got somebody in it and they're sat out of bounds as they tend to do on this map. There's massive craters everywhere, but it just never occurred to me that I could make my own foxhole in this. Apart from them, where I thought this is kind of an open road, I wonder if I could make a foxhole. And I did, and it actually gave me better cover than perhaps anywhere else I could have been when looking down that road into B. But I just thought that was so cool. You might want to see it, because I suppose it brings a whole new sort of tactical aspect into the game. You could use a mortar to make yourself like a foxhole before you push up and then go into that foxhole. You could literally do that, because I don't think you could actually do it in Battlefield 3, and you could definitely do it in Bad Company 2, but you can dig to Australia with C4s, it seems. In Battlefield 4, the hole just keeps getting deeper. Well, I've only tried it twice, but it gets to a hole where literally you can crouch in it and people on the outside can't see you, so it will like totally conceal you. But there you go, foxholes in Battlefield 4. What I wanted to do in this video though was show you some gameplay of the L96A1. You'll remember this sniper from Battlefield 3. It's actually part of the second assault patch. Now DICE a couple of days ago patched Battlefield 4 with second assault. I think they were meant to be fixing netcode, and I think they did to a certain degree. It feels a little bit better to me. They also made the commander a star on the map, so big improvements there. Still haven't fixed the fact that you can't rebind gear 1 to anything other than the number 3 button. DICE, I've had that on E for forever, so the number of times I mishit that key, well, it happens a lot. But one of the things that you can now unlock in the game is the 4 new weapons which come with Second Assault, because of course Second Assault releases on the 22nd on Xbox One, and then probably a week later actually on PC and everything else. So I don't think there's actually a confirmed date for it, although weirdly there is a confirmed date for China Rising, which is the other DLC. So it's a little bit confusing with dates at the moment, but China Rising comes out early December, I think December the 3rd, and Second Assault comes out on Xbox One, and at some point later on the PC and PlayStation. I have actually bought an Xbox One, so it's going to be interesting to see how I do on that, since the only times I play on console are basically single-player games and racing games, and that's it. And the last game I played was The Last of Us on PlayStation 4, so I've got a feeling I am going to be pretty terrible in Second Assault when I'm playing on there. But as I was saying, the part patch they did of Second Assault did include 4 guns from Battlefield 4. This one, the L96, the MP7, the MTAR, and also the L85, my favourite gun from Battlefield 3. So I'm really pleased they put that back into Battlefield 4. Now to unlock these, it's actually quite simple. You've just got to get all of the required kills in a single round. And I've put a link in the description telling you what you need to do to get those kills. So for this one, I actually put it up on the screen when I got my very first kill on that quad bike guy at the start, if you wondered what that was. But you need to get 3 sniper kills. For some reason on the link I gave you it says sniper ribbons, which I think are like 5 kills with a sniper each. But it is just 3 sniper kills, 1 DMR kill, 1 shotgun kill, and 1 C4 kill in a round. So you've got to get it all in one round, and that will unlock this for you. And basically all of the new guns unlock in that way. You've just got to get a small number of kills with different weapons in a single round. Like the L85, you basically got to use the assault kit. You've got to get like a defib kill, a grenade launcher kill, 1 with your pistol, and then I think 3 as well with your assault rifle. So it is all really simple things like that. Now I'm not entirely sure what the actual stats are of the L96. It seems they're buried in the game files at the moment and people are struggling to get them out. But to me, from playing about 3 or 4 rounds on Zavod here, I found it to be sort of, I don't know, an average sniper. I think I would do better perhaps with the Scout Elite or maybe with the 338 Recon, which is my favourite sniper in the game. But it just sort of felt average to me. Statistically, in Battlefield 3, the L96 was the worst sniper in the game. There was zero reason, if you looked at the stats, to use that sniper over any of the others. Like, they were all better. I suppose the only reason you would use it, at least in Battlefield 3, was if you felt that it sort of looked better on screen to you, and that actually does make a big difference. You should never sort of downplay a gun which is perhaps statistically worse if it feels better to you on screen, which might be weird given that you're just looking at a screen, but when you're holding a mouse or a controller, you can sort of, I don't know, the way a gun moves, it's almost like you can feel it. Or at least I feel like I can feel it. Maybe it's just me. But if a gun feels good to you, I don't know if it's just a placebo effect, but I swear you play better with it. So, I don't know. To me, it seems okay, but I would rather, as I say, be using the Scout Elite or the 338 Recon. For any of you wondering, by the way, I am using the M1911 as my secondary. I know a lot of people wanted to see that gun. I've got the ghost ring on it, and for most of the clips I've got a compensator and a laser sight. Well, I think I've got the laser slash... That was a big crash. Fail. Well, I think on most of them I've got the laser sight, as I say, or the laser light combo. And I've got a suppressor in a couple of clips, which you'll see at the end. I prefer it with a compensator on just because it's the Punisher's gun, basically, when it's got that on. And I've got the ghost ring sights on the M1911 just because I feel the red dot sight and the delta sight it just kind of spoils how the gun looks. And it's such a cool looking gun. But as a sidearm, it isn't quite as good as the Compact 45. In fact, the Compact 45 is a flat upgrade of the M1911. Exactly the same stats, just with 3 more bullets in the magazine. So you are better off playing with the Combat 45, but if you want a cool factor and what feels good, and as I said, that is quite important sometimes, then I would my favorite is the M1911, and that's the one I use most of the time. You'll also notice in this clip I've unlocked my Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife, this is a knife, Bowie knife. And this is my favorite one in the game so far. I really want to unlock the trench knife. That was a cracking spawn by that guy. He clearly... I don't know if you do get a kill a camera as well over the spawn beacon. A 3D one from like miles away, so he could have definitely seen I was there just crouching it. But I tell you, the #1 cause of deaths in this game is people choosing retarded spawns. That is absolutely it. Oh my goodness, dad ass. I've no idea what held I'm fooled means. Feld means. But... he didn't know how to get up there. And this is something people have been complaining about. Those retarded hatches they keep putting up on the top there, which we can't get into when somebody's on the roof. I'm going to show you now the solution to this. Sometimes in video games you have to figure things out, to those people complaining about this. And this is quite simply how you get up onto the roof. It isn't difficult at all. You can just vault up onto this, jump, and then you can open the hatch. I just put that in so you could figure that out. Not because it's a bug or a glitch or whatever. Having said that, you will run into difficulties if the wall is blown away, because then you can't use the wall to stop the vault animation. Heaven forbid there being an actual jump movement that doesn't just vault over random things. And if you vault over a tree in Battlefield 4, it's like a trampoline now. So you'll go flying into the air. I don't know why I threw my sniper away there. I thought that changing to C4, he would just put it on his back. I mean, I know I've got another sniper on there, but I've got 2 shoulders. I can carry 2 sniper rifles. But apparently switching to your equipment just throws the pickup weapons onto the floor. However, I hope you like my my emblem here, by the way. I changed it up. It was the teddy bear before. That was such a cool reload, by the way. They've added cool reloads onto all of the new guns. So they're not just rehashes of the ones in Battlefield 3. There's some really cool reload animations on it, especially the L85. And I thought that had a cool reload animation already, but it has been improved. But as you can see, that Daisy logo there, it is not a troll either. I am actually, and I've heard some more news about the standalone as well, but I have been playing a bit, so I'll edit some up and post some up when I finish getting the footage for it. But it shouldn't be too long now, I've got quite a bit. Now I've actually got a couple of other bits of news regarding China Rising, in that air superiority is supposedly back in it, dirt bikes as well, and the 4 new maps that you're going to get with China Rising, and there are some new weapons as well, but I don't know anything about the weapons yet. But the 4 new maps you're going to get are called Taklamakan, Altai Range, Guilin Peaks, and Dragon Pass as well. And from the trailers I've seen so far, one of them is like a rainforest with caves, so a proper forest. And I can't wait to get one of those back, because obviously the last game with a proper tropical kind of forest in was Bad Company 2. There weren't any Battlefield 3, which I felt was a big disappointment, but supposedly that's what the maps are going to have in them, and that's what they're going to be like. And I've also heard a small rumour that there's going to be an M240 machine gun mounted on an EOD bot. You did actually hear that right. And it wouldn't surprise me there, because of course, and I haven't mentioned this yet, the 2 pieces of equipment you get with Second Assault, which are actually in the patch as well as those weapons I was telling you about already, that you've already downloaded. There's an SUAV, which is like a little bird thing you throw up in the air, and then it can laser targets, so you can like go all the way across the other side of the map and laser tank from there without, if you haven't got line of sight with your personal laser designator. And there's also an explosive one, which you can fly around in first person view like you would with an MAV, and it will one-hit kill an attack helicopter. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're actually balanced. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more, and I'll see you guys in the next chapter.
Objective Foxtrot is under our control.